So this particular activity stream, no, it is for a lot of other modules as well, like learning. On courses, there could be activity stream. Then on talent also, uh, when we are creating the templates for goal reviewing or performance reviewing, we could have activity stream. And wait a minute. Workday conversation. So here, activity streaming. So we have to mention which all objects would be including the activity stream functionality. So we can add over here job requisition, or we can search out for anything related to recruitment where all we can have. So this is provided by Workday. We cannot add or delete uh, any other objects here. So recruitment. So on the campaigns we can have it is related to students. Okay, so we have various universities who are now including Workday. Okay, so their students, their teachers, their faculty, even the tellers and labels, everybody would be on Workday. Okay, and student is altogether a different module. It is in India like growing, but in US it is highly in demand, and it's a good module, I would say. And the other one is the prospect over here. So on the prospect profile, you can have an activity stream enabled. Okay, and if I'll search for job rec.
Yeah, we had it for job application in our organization.
Okay,
Prospect and job application, these two they have.
okay. For job requisition, no, there's a Workday delivered notes section which came last year as an update. So there would be a notes section on the job rec, and the candidate can tag the recruiters, or recruiter can make a general announcement for the candidate so that everyone can see it, whosoever is connected to that job requisition. So,
Yeah, was that note was also one of the thing I want to talk about.
so job application activity stream. So all these could be added here. So that is the only setup required for stream settings.
Mhm.
Then what's the next step?
No, just a little bit more about activity stream. How can I use it and how can
Okay,
I make it
okay, okay,
effective in my company?
okay. Okay. Okay, this is like editing it. Wait. So here you could see the overview. This is the activity stream. So I can tag like Logan. Logan with me, please share this candidate profile. Okay, and post it.
So
Now
this is
I'll log
visible.
in.
I'm sorry. This is visible on the candidate or prospect profile at the bottom.
Yes, yes, candidate prospect. It would be visible on prospect profile. So if you're enabling it for job application, it would be visible on job application.
Okay.
Like me. So we would get a notification that there's a comment notification. So this is how Workday has configured the activity stream automatically. It would go. She will come here, she will see the overview, and she would see the comment. Okay, and she can put her reply also. Like this activity stream, it's like a chat system.
Okay. And this is visible on the candidate profile as well, or only prospect?
So we need to check if activity stream can be enabled for candidates. This is a candidate kind of a thing only, but with the prospect. Let
Yeah,
me check for candidate. Wait.
sure.
Let me also see the job rec right now. If in this tenant it is enabled. The only recruiter would be able to see that functionality, and it used to come over here. Let me check if it is coming here. Then no, it used to come over here. Okay, and like how we on activity stream can tag people and chat, no? So the conversation is visible to the candidates who are part of this as well. Like when they'll open this job rec, no, uh, on their candidate home account, they would be able to see the notes section. You can check this in your tenant if it is visible. But over here, I can see it.
This activity stream is for job application and prospect, but
This is
for
the this is Workday delivered notes functionality. It would be visible on all the job recs. We don't have to
oh,
enable it. Okay.
okay. So where do I see it here? Like I don't see it.
Mm, I think just check. Wait. I need to also check if it is in production or not.
Okay.
But I remember I've seen it last year somewhere on some job rec for some client.
Yeah, I learned in the book. The book is very old, so it's if it's in a book, uh, might be enabled. I mean, you said it's recently enabled this notes functionality,
It
but
was
we don't have
it
to.
it came last year in May, but I think this
Okay,
book
okay.
is little bit older, 2, 3 years ago.
We don't have to enable anything for notes.
Let me check.
For activity stream, we have to do editor setup, system, prospect, and job application.
Let's see for this. So here's this. It was in 2022 release. Okay, and here, yeah, setup is required.
Okay. And it's in a system or
And
in
then review date and production date is this. So it should be like if you're doing the setup, it would be visible. These are the technical changes required.
Mhm.
So, like we have to add recruiter. Then you could see we deliver these new domains that you can use to secure access to managing job requisition nodes and the maintain recruiting node task. So manage job. So these two are the major ones. So we deliver a side panel on the job requisition compensate view and job requisition workspace that you can use to add new nodes on job rec. You can configure the new domain to secure access to the side panel. So manage job requisition nodes if I check. So that is how you look into things, okay?
Okay. It's in I have to go and edit it, then it's set up in system, right?
No, this is a domain. Manage job requisition is a
Okay, okay.
domain. Okay, so you need to see the proper setup, what they're saying. The list of domains they have mentioned, no? You should have access to all of them.
Because it's saying that tenant setup is required, so that's why I was confused. Do we have to enable anything in a edit tenant setup, or just it's the domain we have to?
So
Uh,
no, we don't have to go into edit and setup task anywhere. We
mm,
not always do setup or make things available through edit and setup tasks. We might have to enable certain domains, functional areas, BP policies. That is also another way. Okay,
oh,
or maybe there are certain other tasks like innovation, opt-in services, and agreement, something like that is also there. So Workday provides the set of steps needed in that case.
okay,
Okay, like here, the security domain will give you the access. So you can look out over here.
okay.
And then this maintain recruiting notes is the task which should be visible. But if I check here, it does not come in because maybe it is not visible. Let me check. Manage candidate notes, job requisition notes. I have to enable it. Suspended policy not enabled. Okay,
Okay,
I don't know if I can edit the policy here in the system, but in your system you can check. Okay,
okay, got it.
and job application.
It was there in the activity stream. Not sure he says here, but
Hmm.
if we go to application where we can see the activity stream, we can post the comment. Let's see.
Mm-hmm. Wait a minute. So on each of the tabs, you can see that if you are enabling it for the candidate. Okay.
These personal notes are the notes.
Yeah, we can
And
add more. No, this is different. This is something different. Like a recruiter want to add a note on his profile that okay, I have looked into these things. Maybe I have to come back or something like
so they
that.
are visible on job rec. You said on the right side there's a column
No,
there.
this is different. This is on the profile. But the one I'm
Okay.
talking about, you'll be opening the job rec, and it would be at the side panel, and those notes would be visible to all the people associated with that job rec. But this is specific to candidate only and the recruiter, like whosoever has the access. So that is how. Wait.
Oh.
Search where I saw this is the profile one. This is the activity stream, but I need to check if this is the job application one or the candidate profile one, because I have opened the job application only.
Yeah.
Let me see if it is the same thing or it's something different. I'll let you know.
Sure. People, one more. You see the document coming up on the top. These document job application status update and automatic message sent. And also there's sometimes there document attached here, and sometimes we like the offer letter sent and came back. This message is also shows those. So if we send a accidentally we send a incorrect document and we have to fix it here, how this thing work like this? This whole thing, like we can explain. This is like message.
So
What do we do here?
this is like a email notification. Okay.
Okay.
Email notification. It had the notification channel as email. So this is different. And the one which you're saying, no, like we have sent it back. So that will come in the inbox. So it would be a proper task.
Okay.
Yeah. And then the recruiter would approve it. Then it will again go to the candidate and he will send it back. Then it will come here. Okay.
Inbound. Okay. Okay. Yeah. I was looking at activity stream on prospect and home, but I couldn't see in a job application. So next time we can talk about it. And the second thing is, what is the difference between the candidate home and candidate profile? I get a little confused. Is it the same thing, candidate home and candidate profile?
They are different. So, candidate profile is like what is maintained in Workday, and it is viewable to the uh, recruiter or the hiring manager, like how we are seeing it right now. Whereas candidate home account is something which candidate has created while going onto the external career site and giving his credentials, and then when he logged in into it, he saw a list of tasks in his home account or the ones which he has completed or the status of his job application. So a candidate won't be able to see this particular worker profile. But I have seen certain clients now who wants to give the pre-hire or pre-contingent
Yes.
worker the access to Workday. Okay,
Yes.
but like they are going to have a higher date for sure. That was, I think, their criteria. And like their Workday account was created properly, and they then would be able to see their candidate profile over here.
Yeah, yeah.
Hmm.
That same thing happened to me. I have to complete my certain before my hire date. They said they send me the password and login for the workday, and then there were some task, some background check form I have to upload there. So they did the same thing for me. Yeah, you're right. So now because you said some candidate are able to see this thing, but how the recruiter or manager they communicate? Are they able to see the candidate home account? How they communicate through candidate home account with the candidate if they don't have a workday profile
So,
therapy?
so like the recruiter and hiring manager cannot see the home account of candidate. It could only be logged in using candidate's credential, which he has maintained. So the
Mhm.
only communication way is like through the BP steps, which could route to candidate as well. Okay, or a send message could be done. Like if you go to view candidate pool. So here, like I can select the candidates whom I want to send message, and I can do this.
Okay.
And it would go to their like Gmail, or it could also go to their candidate home account.
Okay. Right. Okay. The next thing is before I go to next thing, a general question. Um, Chipa, for recruiting certification, there are two type of certificate like this. One is a Workday Pro, and there's another one. Can you tell me, guide me about those maybe in the future?
So you'll be going for reporting certification?
No, for recruiting,
Okay,
recruiting.
sorry,
So there
recruiting.
two I heard about. There's a Pro and there's another one. So what's the difference and how much does it cost and everything?
So the partnered firms provide the actual recruitment certification. The not partnered firms now have the ability to make the candidates go for pro certifications. Okay, so you, if part of non-partnered, won't be going for recruitment, you'll be going for pro certifications. Okay, and I don't know about the cost. I can check it in my learning system for my company and will let you. I don't know if I can even see the pro learning certifications. Do you have the learning portal right now?
Uh, no, I haven't checked it. I think
Is your
I have it. Yes, we do have
is your
it.
company is your company work like implemented Workday?
Yes, but they're not partner. They worked there. They implemented Workday a long time ago, around 2014, but they didn't use the whole functionality. They're using some tasks manually. Sometimes they're using Workday. So
Okay, so they might have not implemented learning module, right?
yeah, yeah.
Otherwise, in learning, you could have browsed course content.
Learning, Workday learning. You saying? Yeah, I think we have learned Workday learning. We do
Yeah,
have it. Yes,
so you can just go to your Workday account and type in browse learning content and search for pro recruitment certification. You'll be able to see the list of all the offerings, like all the batches for that certi, and what is the cost. You'll be able to see.
Okay. So the partner firm, they allow their employee to get this certification, but non-partner firm, uh,
Yeah. So
We
that's a good thing. Like at least non-partner, they have this ability. So what happens? Now there are a lot of non-partners firms, and there are only 50 partner firms. Okay, and if somebody is moving out of country, they would be going for non-partner majorly because they hire people easily. And
yeah.
now Workday has given the license to non-partnered firms that you can make your resources pro certified. I don't know if pro certified is specific to any module or anything. I've only heard about pro. I've not heard about like pro recruitment or pro compensation or anything like that. So I've
So pro
not heard.
certified is more general, like if HCM.
Uh, uh, it could be. Like what you
Mhm.
can do now, you can. Are you on LinkedIn?
Yeah. Yes.
So you can just type in the pro certification of pro certified. You'll get list of people. Just talk to them. What was their
Oh,
journey and what is the background behind this?
oh, okay. Because you also have a recruiting certifications. I was thinking which one you have. Like, is it pro or the different one? Because some people only get certified in recruiting and compensation, specific module. How do you do that?
Yes. Partner firms have certifications for each module. So I recently
Oh,
got certification in learning. So I had a different batch for that. Then I got certified in talent. So I had a different batch for that. Okay, so partner firms like they have certification for different modules. But I feel that for non-partner there's only pro certification, which will
oh,
help also, which will also help like the partnered employees if moving on to the non-partnered firm to retain their individual module certification. So that is
okay.
also that is where pro is helping. I've heard.
Okay. Okay. Got it. Thank you. Okay, the next question is the mass upload candidate via EAB. How do we do use that functionality for recruiting?
So have you worked on EIB till now?
Yes, I did.
Have you looked into the EIB template for candidate?
No, I just only saw one-time payment.
Yeah, so just have a look for the candidate. Okay, and
Mhm.
when you're downloading the template, no, just like you'll be having certain data in your system, right?
Yes.
So just select that, include the data from the tenant option when you are downloading the EIB. You'll have a list of candidates with the data. So it will be helpful for you how you're going to populate things on the fields, on the columns.
Oh,
Just download the EIB and it's not very tough, I would say.
okay. No, the web service, which web service should we use for this? Do you have any idea? Like
I think put
that,
candidate, let me check.
yeah, that was the main thing.
If no need of remembering anything, just type in candidate and we'll be able to. So put there are put and get, right? So put is like
Mhm.
you are putting things into the workday,
Inside Workday,
and get
yes.
is like you're extracting, right?
Mhm.
Inbound and outbound.
Yes, this is inbound. Put.
Yeah. So like move candidate, put candidate. So this is the web service.
Mm.
If you want to mass upload the attachments for candidate, you can have this. If you want to mass upload photos for the candidates, if you want to have like list assignment, you can have. If you want to mass refer a candidate, you can have this. So this would be the suitable one.
Okay, thank you. And one very common question the common ticket I'm getting all the time is the recruiter hires someone on a job requisition, and then they realize the job requisition was wrong or it has some error in that, and that position is filled. Then they send a ticket to go back and change the job rec, cancel all the business processes. So that create a lot of confusion. How to something is like somebody is hired on the job rec, one time payment is set up, organization assignment is completed, everything is done. Now they want to go back and cancel all this transaction. How to change the job rec once it's filled? How to make it available again and open again?
So you can have the task edit job rec.
Mm-hmm.
It will lead to triggering of edit job rec BP.
Mm-hmm.
So if a job rec is closed, no, it is closed forever. But the one which is freezed or filled, like that, I think could be changed, but not the closed one. Okay. So this is open.
Filled one.
Oh, sorry. Filled. Okay. You can also move workers across job rec. I did check it.
Yeah, there was some of the functionality. I think when we open job rec, then might we see there. Okay, this is open. Yeah,
This is already open. Okay,
open.
but
Yeah.
let's suppose if somebody has been hired onto this.
Mhm.
So like it is unfilled right now. If I click here, I could have reason replacement for why I'm not seeing number of openings. Maybe it is only for this position. Okay. And like it is only for this particular position. So it has only one opening right now. But let's check. We can move from one worker to another, but let me check the job. Spirit.
It doesn't have any candidate. You want to give me my rec for the name? It was, I think, R2140 something. Let me check. Give me 1 second. Yeah, R01240. 01, sorry, R01240. Correct.
Also still open. I can move candidate like that I know from one job rec to another. To,
How do we do that? Can you move from?
so candidate movement is very simple. Wait, I'll show.
Mhm.
Move to another job.
Okay.
I could copy to another job rec as well. Like he could be part of two job recs at the same time. So I
Okay.
think that might help. But you're saying you don't want to create a new job rec, right? You
Yeah.
already
Use the same job rec, uh, which is filled, but now there's something error. You have to open it again and then.
yeah. So in case of filled, you have to first edit the job rec first. Uh,
Mhm.
add number of openings and then move the candidate to that job rec from the job rec he is currently in. Mm, but depend- is there someone whom you have hired?
Near future hire date.
Acha, not properly. So enable job requisition for position management. Uh, so this is for position management.
My company doesn't have this enable job rec for job, and they don't even have job rec. They didn't. They only use position. I don't know why.
So which of the one they have selected?
The position management and the job rec for job management. They don't use the job management module. They don't. This is unselected. They don't have it. This one.
Okay,
I
they
don't know
don't.
how they. Yeah, they don't have it. I don't know how they mass upload. Especially
Mhm.
when there's acquisition, they have to. I don't know how do they. When the company acquire a small company as a big company, how do they bring all those people inside?
So they are doing it on their virtual positions for the job management, and they are doing like bulk hiring through that template, hire BP. So what happens now? When they are putting in higher details and they're hiring, so it will lead to triggering of higher business process for a lot of
Mhm.
candidates. So that is how they are doing bulk hiring for virtual positions and not through job requisitions.
So
Uh,
they don't need job rec and all those processes. They don't need because they just only use the staffing business hire.
yeah, exactly. So you might have done that in your HCM training, like on support, uh, like you went like you created pre-hire first, then you hire the
Mhm.
employee, and then they were visible on your supervisory log. Similarly, we have EIB templates also for hire, for creating the pre-hires. Okay. And like if you are loading pre-hire, then you're loading the hire. So once the hires get loaded successfully, they will lead to triggering of higher business processes. Okay, one by one for each of the candidate.
Okay, so we via EIB we load pre-hire
Yeah.
um, for acquisition or the bulk hiring, and we use virtual position.
Yes,
Okay.
yes. Virtual positions. And the one you're talking about, the staffing ones, I think require job requisition for all position management staffing events, enabled for position based on rules. Position. Okay, so your first question was there was job requisition recruitment and job requisition staffings, right?
Yeah. I search for job rec and then these two options pop up. So we'll see. thinking why they have two, there should be one job rec.
So job rec using staffing, if you open it, can you post those job recs?
Mm, no, I should have checked. Yeah, no, I didn't check this. I will check it.
Yeah. And if you're editing, I think so I asked one of my friend because I wanted to give you the answer. So she's saying that yes, we can edit the fill job requisitions, but yes, those needs to be unposted and posted again. But I'll check this and will let you know on this.
Okay,
Okay, I
sure,
think
sure.
we can edit. We cannot edit the closed job rec. We can edit the filled ones, I think.
Okay, okay, we'll search that. No problem. And so let me wind up my question with this hire. So we pre-hire loaded via EB, then we use virtual position, then we hire when the pre-hire uploaded, then we have to manually trigger the hire business process, or if we configure it uh,
So no,
automatically.
we don't have to manually do it. Once
Mhm.
our EIB template is successfully uploaded in Workday, no, it will automatically lead to triggering of higher BPs for all of those candidates. Like how you're manually if creating pre-hire, then using the hire employee task, no, and you click on submit and it leads to triggering of higher BP. Similarly, once you just upload successfully the EIBs, it will lead to triggering of higher BP.
Okay. And this position, it could be, there could be different position. There could be manager,
Yeah.
maybe individual contributor. So will this virtual position work for everybody? Like how,
So
which
what
we have to get
So
a lot of profiles.
virtual positions are for job management. For position management, we have the actual positions. So you can just have a look on the higher EIB template. That would just erase your all your doubts.
Oh, okay. Because I'll share you the document right now with my company. What do they have? Because they don't have this job management even enable in that end. So I don't know. And they acquire a lot of company. I don't know how do they um bring, bring people inside the company. How
Got
to
it,
do that?
got it. So that would be using EIB.
Okay.
Yeah. So even job requisitions can also be loaded using EIB only. We don't create job recs manually in the system.
I don't know. My company they use manually create job rec and
So
then
if we have to create 4, 5 job recs, then it's better to manually create it. Otherwise, once like if we are doing the implementation and client says that we want to upload the historical data for last 2 years, means we want
mm,
last 2 years job recs, either they are filled, open, close, freeze, whatever. So in that case, we would be using EIB or
okay.
advanced or whatever.
Okay, then we can use the put web
Hmm.
service.
Yes.
Okay.